The gold-silver ratio is giving us a new trade signal, and the results might be a little surprising. Here's a price in gold and silver over the past year or so. Gold in red, silver in blue. They tend to enjoy positive correlation. Gold-silver ratio is calculated very simply by dividing the price of gold, 3,300, by silver, 33. That gives us a ratio of 100 to 1. By the way, the average historical gold-silver ratio is around 60 to 1. So when we see levels of 100, it shows us that silver is the value. It's undervalued. Gold, relatively speaking, is overbought. Over the past couple of years, we've seen the gold-silver ratio around 80 to 90, currently at 98 after touching highs of 105. Now, gold and silver certainly have similarities and differences. They're both used as a monetary instrument. Gold historically is considered the store of wealth, where silver is used for industrial products such as electronics, solar panels, medical devices. Both, of course, used for jewelry. Gold is more liquid, less volatile. Silver tends to have more choppy charts. And during a period of crisis, fear, gold is a safe haven of capital. Silver tends to perform well during industrial booms because of its use in industrial production. Now, gold-silver ratio during the COVID crisis, 2019, 2020, we can see spiked up to levels of 126. That was very significant. In fact, how significant is a level above 100? It's only happened about 5 times in the past 100 years. 1933 Great Depression, we saw the ratio hit 132. Prior to World War II in 1940, the ratio briefly surpassed 100. In 1991, the recession, the ratio also exceeded 100. The COVID crisis in 2020, 125. And then most recently, we hit levels of 105. So it's a very rare occurrence, and it's something that we should talk about when it does happen. Left-hand side, that's a gold-silver ratio, 2019-2020, the COVID crisis, again touching highs of 126. On the right-hand side, present date, touching highs just 2 months ago in April of 105, now resting at 98. It's retreating, and it's important to note why that's happening. Here's one way to interpret it. Here's the COT, the Commitment of Traders Report. We spoke about this the other day. It measures the positions on the futures market, held by the largest traders and institutions out there. Now, the blue bars show us the long positions in gold over the past, several weeks. This is updated on a weekly basis. The last week in May, we saw levels of 148,000 contracts. Now, the first week in June, 160,000 contracts. What does this mean? The long positions held by the money managers, the asset managers, well, they're increasing. They're increasing their long positions in gold. They're bullish. Now, how about silver? It's the same chart. The last week in May, we saw 49,000 contracts. First week in June, 59,000 contracts. Again, the long positions held by the money managers, the largest asset managers out there. So this tells us that neither gold nor silver is going down. They're both going up. So why is there a disparity? Why is the gold-silver ratio decreasing? Well, here's the takeaways. Both in gold and silver are trending higher. The COT report we just saw confirms a bullish trend on both commodities. Now, silver recently is outperforming gold, and this may indicate one of two things. Either the fear subsiding, the fear we're talking about, the tariff crash of last month, and that's really what helped the gold-silver ratio spike higher, even a little bit before that. That fear seems to be subsiding. So maybe we're shifting away from a period, an economic climate where the market's been driven by fear and more towards bullishness. Remember, silver is used as an industrial product, electronics, solar panels, things of that nature. Well, maybe this is a sign of a new economic boom. We've already hit all-time highs on gold. Silver all-time highs, that's still a ways higher on the charts. Maybe this is more of an equilibrium as we see the prospects of a stronger economy, a stronger stock market. Maybe silver is benefiting from that. Let us know in the comments what you think. Is silver a good buy at this point, or is it overbought already? We hope this has been helpful. We look forward to seeing you back soon.